Hello, this is Rich, and today I have something rather exciting today. Not a tutorial, but I'm going to show you some progress that I've been making. I think you guys will find this really cool because of the functionality I've added to my RTS game. Also, my next video should be a tutorial on how to accomplish this. Now, it's going to be in depth, but I'm not going to go over every single bit of code that I have due to my code is very complex and I don't have confidence in myself to explain it appropriately. But I will go over most of the code, show you how to do the most important things in this, give you an idea of how to get started with this. I'm also going to do a tutorial on, people want to know how to do entities in C++ versus making an entity in Lua. And that is possible to have entities in C++ and handling of the entities in C++. I'll go over a tutorial, again, that same video, next video, also on how to create your own entity in C++ and how to manage it through C++ as well, because that's what I do now. I currently have two custom entities. I have a builder and an actual real AI. You can select from the AI menu, which is my builder entity. I'm going to go over how to create that. Your own custom entities through C++ and custom AI. And I'm also going to go over, and I have another builder, another entity is a house entity for building houses. And that's all done in C++ as well. So again, all the code, all the stuff I'm going to show you today is managed through C++ alone. And again, the next video I said is going to be a tutorial with all the stuff I just explained. Making your own custom entities through C++, managing them through C++, getting your own custom AI in-game and having it being placeable inside of the editor, because they have the grunt, I think, in there, but you make your own custom. I have one here, it's called a builder. Has certain functionality. So this is a build system update, and I'm going to show you the tutorial in the next video. So please just get into this, enjoy, and hope you guys like it. I think you guys will. It's pretty impressive, and so let me just open up the actual game here. Let's go in. And right away they're going to look like grunts because I haven't made my own models. I'm not really a modeler. I can model really good on some things, but on other things I can't. Currently, some of my time of day settings got messed up, so let me just put a sys spec 4 to get it back to normal. And everything's going to look like usual, but these are not grunts anymore. They're actually builders. These are all three builders. Now, if I click H, remember, to build a house, I can't build any houses. Nothing's spawning. I'm going to click T, and I can't build the town center either because nothing's going to spawning. That's because I don't have a builder selected. So let me go ahead and select the builder. Boom. Selected the builder. Let me push H. Oh, cool. Now we can spawn a house. Okay, it may look nice and usual, right? Usual. But here's the difference. I'm going to explain it before I do it so you know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is if when I click, it's going to change the material to be 50% transparency. So it's going to let you know that it's in construction. That's why it's transparent. The material is going to be changed to 50% transparency so that it's letting you know that obviously it's under construction. The builder that I have selected, who's building this building, is actually going to walk to the building and actually build it. Now, and then piece by piece, the building's going to be put together. Ready? Let's go. And it's 0 to 100%, and there's going to be 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. So every 10%, it updates the progress visually. So every 10%. Okay, so let's go. Let me go ahead and click semi-transparent. Now the builder's going to go over there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There we go. So now he's fully done. Now you may be asking, this was the most difficult part to create. It took me 3 hours just to freaking figure out how to do it. Each builder is going to have its own instance of building a house, its own progress. So you're asking if I could build 3 buildings at once. So let me take this builder here, click H, this builder, click H, this builder, click H. So yes, each house gets a builder with its own progress. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now currently you're going to notice that the AI hasn't already gotten there fully before it starts building. That's just something I wasn't concerned with at the time. Is that mine? Thank you. That's something I wasn't concerned with at the time. Again, I'm working on functionality versus looks. So the functionality's there. Now you're asking, yeah, cool. Now you're asking, I got 3 different builders making 3 different houses, but I can have the same builder make 3 different houses. Same builder. House, house, house. Let's make 4. House. He's going to go to the last one currently. Again, the system needs a lot of work, but here we go. You can see the buildings being constructed piece by piece by piece, and you may be asking, what's the extensibility of this? How can I get this to work with my models and stuff? Well, I made this build system with the house, my house class. You have to use the house class that I made, which will be released obviously with all my source code, because there's literally about 50 new functions in my code that you guys can play around with and enjoy. But you're going to need to use the house class, which will be created, which will be included because it's all C++ done. And you'll have access to the builder in the house class. And there we go, as you can see that. Now the cool thing about it is each builder has a build speed. So if I go to the editor, which I'm going to show you in a few seconds, if I go to the editor and place the builder in the level, and if I go to its properties on the roll-up bar, you're going to see he has a new property called build speed. And basically, if I higher the build speed is, the faster he will build the house. Pretty cool, huh? So you can drag and drop a builder in your level, modify its stats, and it can build houses slower or faster based on its level, let's say, for instance. And then each house entity, if you drag and drop it in a level, each house entity has a stat section where it's not fully featured. I only put 1 stat for each class that really mattered at that point in time. Obviously, more will be added in the future, but they're going to be modifiable through the editor, but read through C++ code. Each house has a construction time. How long in seconds does it take to construct the building? So currently, each building has a construction time of 20 seconds. So each building takes 20 seconds to build. If a builder has a build speed of 1, which these builders currently do have a build speed of 1, it'll take exactly 20 seconds to get done the house. But if the builder has a build speed of 2, then obviously it'll take 10 seconds to build a house. So that's a way of modifying the stats in the editor through the entity properties and having it read through C++. Again, this is all going to be released to the public in a tutorial. Pretty cool. I just wanted to show you that. So my build system has dramatically been increased quite a bit. I also want to explain how this works, my build system. Now, these aren't going to work, let's say, just for this entity. I built my system in such a way that it doesn't work with just the house class. It doesn't work with just this model. It works with anything. Well, actually, it does work with just the house class currently. I'll change for all different classes, but currently it does only work for the house class. But you can put any model you want, but it's a house class. What happens is you make 10 different models. One for 10%, one for 20% done, one for 30% done, one for 40% done, one for 50% done, one for 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So basically you have 10 different models for different stages of its construction life. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Not really. I modeled this building once. All I did was in 3D Studio Max, cut it up into 10 different sections to represent 10 different progressions. So at 10%, let me show you again. Ready? 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90, and finally the full model, 100. So 100%. All you have to do, are you ready, guys? Very simple to have your own models be used as in my build system. In order to get the effect of watching it progressively grow, because my system is designed in such a way to be a little bit modular, what you do is you just make in 3D Studio Max, make your model, cut it up into 10 different pieces. 10 different pieces, at 10%, at 20%, 30%, all the way up to 100%. So you have 10 different models. Okay? Then, your full model, you have your full model. Let's say this model is named Log Cabin. Log Cabin. That's the model name of the full 100% complete model. Now, for the 10% model, you would take that 10% model and name it Log Cabin _ 10. For the 20% model, name it Log Cabin _ 20. log cabin underscore 30. That's all you got to do. So if you want to use your own models, go ahead, drag the entity class into the level. Okay, set its model in the entity class properties. It's 100% model, you know, the full model, all the way done model, 100% completed model, into the entity properties. Then in the same folder that your model file is located, have all the other versions. Log cabin underscore 10, log cabin underscore 20, log cabin underscore 40, all the way up to log cabin underscore 90. The 100% model is not named log cabin 100%. The 100% model is named just log cabin on this one here. You don't need to have the name log cabin. All you need to do is have a model, the full 100% model. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then the whole one. Don't name it 100, just 10 underscore 10 to underscore 90, and then the whole model. That's all. Doesn't matter the name, just make sure that you have your base name. Let's say you had a person and you wanted him be modular, for instance. You wanted him to be built modularly. A character with his feet, then the left foot add, then the body adds, and his right arm adds, and left arm adds. All you have to do, drag my house class into the editor, put its model to the 100% model, and make sure that in the same folder as that model are all your other versions. They have the underscore 10, underscore 20, that's it. So when you try to build that with the H, you try to build it, it'll automatically build it piece by piece how you had it set out. Pretty cool. I'm very proud of myself. So let's go to the editor. Actually, hold on. I want to show you something real quick. Let me just wait till he's done. Let me build him. And look how slow it is. Ready? I'm going to build it and look how slow. Just observe. Keep in mind the time it takes. Get a visual representation, you know, in your mind, how long it's taking. Okay, you got the visual representation? Okay. Let me exit. Let me go in the editor. I love Manwich. Thank you very much, honey. Manwich is awesome. I'm actually in the mood for Manwich, thanks. Oh. If you guys like Manwiches, just leave a comment saying you like Manwiches. Because I love Manwiches. If you guys don't know what the term Manwiches are, it's Sloppy Joes, pretty much. Sloppy Joes. I got one cigarette left. Oh, there's my ashtray. Again, let me show you guys the setting, why it does this. Do you know how you can put the system.cfg or system config file that you can put custom settings, so when you load up a level, it loads those config files in the settings? Well, I did that. But there's one setting that won't take. Even though it has it as a value of 2 set, it always defaults to 0.25. And that's why you get this, and I don't understand why. I set it as 2 in the config file, but it always defaults to 0.25, which is so stupid. So, adaptation base 0.25. I set this to 2. But no matter what, it defaults to 0.25. And by default, the adaptation factor is 0.85. So obviously it would look normal if it defaults with a 0.25. But I don't want any eye adaptation. It just doesn't make things look good. To show you what I mean, if I go up to my model here, it looks really nice, right? I think it looks beautiful. I spent a lot of time on this. I'm really proud of myself. Each model is piece by piece. It's built in such a way that it can actually be destroyed piece by piece while being attacked. But if okay, it looks nice, everything color is good, but if I zoom in, you can immediately see that everything just turns way too bright. Everything turns way bright, it's all flushed out, looks really bad, really gross. It should look like this. Look inside the cabin, like this. but because of the eye adaptation, it senses that it's dark, so it brightens everything up, and it just looks horrible. So to fix that, I set the eye adaptation base to 0. Sorry, not 0. To 2, and then the eye adaptation factor to 0. And there's personal preference. I like it like this. It seems more representative of actually how it would actually be. Also, when I had the eye adaptation factor up like that, and I got over here to the mountains, okay, they're orange, but when the eye adaptation was, when I got like this close, everything turned purple, like a bright purple. So you gotta be freaking kidding me. So I got rid of that. Anyways, back on topic. I'm sorry, guys. Back on topic. So, let me select this. Okay, let me get rid of this. Whoops. Let me actually get rid of these. Okay. Let me just reload my scripts. Reload the AI. Let me go to the entity. See the AI section? Let me go ahead and click AI. And here we have our builder entity. Wow, we only had grunt before, but now we have a builder. So let me drag the builder in. Okay, the builder is in here. In here. And let's see. We have down here at the properties, way at the bottom, a stats section. Let's go ahead and click the stats. Let's go down more. Let's go ahead and click construction. Open that. And he has a build speed of 1. And obviously that's changeable. All the way up. Build speed of 1. Okay? Build speed of 1. So see how fast he built it, right? So let me just take the build speed and put it to 4. Hold on, guys. Oh my god. File. Open. Game. Scripts. Nope. Entities. AI. Grunt Lua. Oh, not Grunt. God damn it, I'm sorry. File. Open. Builder X. And build speed. Put the build speed to 3 because it is 1. Let me put the build. No. Let's put the build speed to 5. How about that? No. Build speed to 4. It was build speed of 1. And remember how long it took for him to do that? Build speed of 4. And let me reload my scripts. AI, generate all AI. Entity. Add the builder. And it's stats construction build speed 4. What the fuck? That wasn't loaded properly. Why that value isn't changing, I have no idea. Did I just drag a grunt in the level? Yes, I did. Builder. I don't know why he has 1, but in the Lua file, he has 4. That's all that counts. Lua file, because it reads it from the Lua file, not the property sheet. Reads it from the Lua file. So anyways, tool, reload scripts, AI, generate all AI, export to engine. And let's load up this. Oh, you're gonna crash on me. That's okay. Okay. Fine, crash if you want. So hopefully this updates. Build a house. I selected the builder. Now I'm going to build a house. And it wasn't changed effectively. Now I feel like a freaking idiot. Let me open this up again. I don't want to feel like an idiot, so I'm going to try to prove myself here. I don't know what the hell happened is. Well, actually, I do know what happened. My code's still not 100% correct. Still one. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, you want to be a bitch that way? Tools, advanced, compile scripts, builder, tools, advanced, compile scripts, builder underscore X, tools, reload scripts, AI, generate all AI, file, save, entity, AI, builder, drag the builder in. Ah, finally. I had to compile the scripts. Anyways, now it's 4, the actual value. Let me reload the scripts. AI, generate all AI. Save. Duh. I don't know what was the issue there, but it wouldn't compile the script for some stupid reason. So let me select him. Make sure that his stats construction is still 4. Yep. Let me exit. Sys underscore spec 4. So let me try this again. Now let's see how fast it builds. Because his build speed is 4 times as fast as last time. Wow, that was fast. No, that was really fast. Exactly, it's 4 times as fast. 20 seconds divided by 4 is obviously 5, so it takes 5 seconds to build now, because the construction is only 20 seconds. The property on this is only 20 seconds, so 20 divided by the build speed of 4, it takes 5 seconds to build. Pretty cool. That's all I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys like this, and hope you guys are excited for the tutorial on basically how to do this. Again, it's not going to be exactly line by line by line of my code because it is kind of complex. But I'll give you the general idea how to do it, and definitely go over my code to show you how it's done, and definitely do a tutorial, same video, on making custom entities through C++. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy. Comment, please. I haven't been getting a lot of comments. I do like comments, just to let me know how I did. Give me some ideas, what you like, what you don't like, constructive criticism. Be involved. Thank you, guys. Bye.